So we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So a lot of fans are hoping Nicki Minaj can come save the day and give us the song of the summer, because she posted a video promoting her sneaker line, but she is in the studio, which means heat will finally be coming for female rap, okay? Nicki Minaj is coming back to save female rap because it has been dying with the untalented crew and the flops trying to take it over. Actually, in 2025, we haven't had one record that was a bop from a female rapper. Okay, now Anxiety is popular, but I don't really consider it a female rap song. That's like a pop rap song. If we're being honest, you know what I'm saying? That's like pop rap. I'm talking about like a hip hop song that has went number one or dominated the charts for female rappers. We haven't had that since probably Gorilla dropped, I think, what was it, like TGIF? I think it was that. I think Yaglo was really popular last year, but Gorilla Glue took over 2024, but she definitely has not taken over 2025. So Nicki Minaj is finna bring the heat. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm here for it. I definitely think Nicki Minaj needs to come back and save female rap because the girls aren't doing it. Cardi B is flopping and going through a crazy divorce with Off the Cheat. D0JA Cat is just completely flopping, like no shade. Scratch Off, another flop. Always focusing on her man, and not her album or songs or charting. She never focused on that. Megan is getting exposed for lying on Tory Lanez. So it's been kind of like a drought when it comes to female rap, and I'm glad Nicki Minaj is coming back to save the day. But, you know, this era, it really got a hit. Like, I want music videos, okay? I want a lot of radio play, okay? So we can hear it while we driving. I want her to go to the Video Music Awards this year because she didn't go last year. Okay, I would love that. You know what I'm saying? So I want this era to be iconic. And it seems as though Nicki Minaj is trying to go back to like her pink print era. You know, like it's giving subliminally like a little bit of regret in your tears era, but also like that pink print era where she kind of was going back to the complete au natural look and, you know, wearing more of her natural hair and, you know, like the natural look of the makeup. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's going back to that era a little bit. Moving on to Cardi B. Cardi B wishes death on Off the Cheat and goes on a full rant because, you know, Off the Cheat basically called her a deadbeat. Now, she kind of threw herself under the bus. You know, we played that clip yesterday of her basically admitting that she don't really fully be around her kids like that.
Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything, and because I don't be with my kids. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. You die, nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, nigga, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for child support, my lawyer filed for child support. I mean, when I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. And this nigga started spazzing, right? Renew divorce paper, right? And in the renewed divorce paper, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. To the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids?
Okay, so Cardi B says that basically Off the Cheat is a deadbeat. You know, he's saying that she don't be around the kids, but according to Cardi B, he has not seen the kids allegedly since March, and he only seen Blossom, which is their youngest child, 5 times since she was born. Okay, that is what Cardi B is saying. Now, yesterday, Cardi B kind of threw herself under the bus by saying that she basically not really around.
You want spousal support so bad. And mind you, this is not, and mind you, this is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that come from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook. So I need a chef. So my kids eat whatever the fuck they want because thanks to me. Also, my house have a security in front because, our daughter constantly used to get threats. Rape threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it.
So basically, I feel like Cardi B and Off the Cheat, they both not great parents. That's what I'm getting. He don't be around physically, but neither does Cardi B. Now, Stefan Diddy posted support to Cardi B on Instagram, calling her baby Brim. And, he also sneak dissed Off the Cheat by posting Quavo on his Instagram. And as we know, Quavo and Off the Cheat don't have the best relationship. Cardi B responded to Stefan Diddy's Instagram post and says solid. Okay? So it looks like they are trying to make it Instagram official. Now, only that though, I believe that Titanic Records has leaked a Cardi B snippet onto the internet. Let's take a listen.
Please believe me, they gon' fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy. Good for nothing, load on dirty dogs. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the bitch. I'm going out on the pop outside, cause it's hot out. You was playing games, and you on time out. Where them fine niggas? I'm tryna find niggas out. I've been cuffed up too long, let me remind niggas.
Now, Cardi B is trying to say that this is AI or is fake. But girl, you preview similar lyrics and you freestyled this on live last year. Okay, so I definitely don't believe that this song is fake. I think that they definitely, Titanic Records leaked it once they saw Nicki Minaj back in the studio. Okay, so they was like, oh, Nicki's coming, we gotta drop something. Okay, Cardi B, let's test the waters. That's what I think, okay? And to me, the song sounds dated. That's what it gives. It gives very much dated. People are saying it sounds like up. It definitely sounds dated. It sounds like something she would have put out like in 2020. Now, moving on from that, Megan Thee Stallion announced her new anime series to be released on Amazon Prime. During her DreamCon appearance, she will be working with Carl Jones. He is known for his work on the Boondocks and was a part of the development. Okay, so congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion. See, here's the thing with Megan. I feel like she don't really need to do music anymore. I think she definitely will thrive as an influencer. And a person that can open up multiple businesses. Because she still has the name. Like, she don't really need to do music. I think she just wants to do it because I feel like she probably has a lot of goals for her music career. But I feel as though Megan will thrive better outside of music. I think the Tory situation definitely, especially since she's a hip-hop artist, she's not getting the same support as she used to. And then I also feel like a lot of her music is redundant. I think that Megan should definitely go on a musical hiatus. And, come back maybe in like 2 to 3 years, okay? With a new sound. Now, June 4th is coming. That is Halle and Doodle Garbage's court hearing for their custody battle that they're going through. And I think it has taken a toll on Doodle Garbage because he is subliminally saying that something bad is going to come out in regards to him being abusive.
Today I didn't feel like getting no stream. It's not that I had a bad day, I was just more so like tired. And on top of being tired, I was just like, I don't know, just a little depleted. I didn't get no sleep yesterday. A bunch of shit. But when I sparked up my stream and I seen them W's, it made me happy. So I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all know y'all comments don't go underappreciated. That shit genuine.
The only reason why you not getting no sleep is because you put your hands on the queen, the Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey, and you know more tea is coming out. I'm telling y'all, there's going to be some tea coming out of Doodle Garbage, and I think he's going to try to throw her under the bus too. I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I think that they both going to throw each other under the bus in court. But that Ring video, we might see what's on that Ring video, okay? Because she has some daunting evidence showcasing his abusiveness, and I think that's what's got him really scared. I don't really feel like it's him not getting no sleep. He's not getting no sleep because he knows that his career could be over. Of course, he'll still get love from a lot of the duds from the Twitch streamers, but the brand deals, he ain't getting no brand deals. That's not gonna happen. Okay, music career over. Okay, that's why he flopping now. So I definitely feel like he's scared of what's gonna unfold in the next few days in regards to his career. Now, moving on to Shakira. Unfortunately, Shakira, you got to come to the front of the congregation. You are an icon, but unfortunately, Shakira is getting dragged on social media because she has canceled 16 shows. The most recent show that was canceled was her Boston show due to lack of ticket sales, okay? And I do believe Shakira is doing stadiums, but not everybody could be like Queen B. I think these girls, especially some of the older icons, you gotta understand, y'all can't do what Queen B do, okay? Queen B is just that girl when it comes to selling out stadiums. Unfortunately, no matter how much time she gets dragged on social media, people are buying the tickets to see her because she's that great of a performer. But Shakira, I gotta give you some lashings, okay? I ain't gonna go too hard on you. I'm only gonna give you 1,000 lashings because I just feel like canceling a bunch of shows due to poor ticket sales is not a good look, considering that you've been in the game for a long time, 20 years, okay? Even a little bit more than that. It's been like 20 plus years. You should not be canceling shows because of poor ticket sales. You are not Brandy, Monica, or Ashanti. They do stuff like that. I hold you to a high regard, so I expect more from you. You know, if it was Brandy and Monica, Ashanti, Keisha Cole, I can see why. But Shakira, you're a global icon. Okay, you're not J-Hub. Now, with that being said, the queen of music has grossed $70 million with 5 shows at the MetLife, an average of $14 million per show, with 250,000 tickets sold, 100% sold out. Okay, so congratulations to Queen B. Am I shocked? Not really. Like I said before, Queen B really do this touring thing. Nobody's outdoing her like that. The chart obsessed racist might outgross her, but she definitely not outperforming, out singing, okay, Queen B. Okay, I saw Queen B live, and she was shutting it down. Okay, she was shutting it down. So with that being said, Queen B's the #1 girl in the game right now when it comes to touring. Now, unfortunately, she's outdoing Gaga too. A lot of the Queen B fans are dragging Gaga, saying that the Cowboy Carter tour has grossed $168 million, 13 shows. The Chromatica baseball tour. Is that what it's called? It's called the Chromatica Baseball Tour. Grossed 112 million with 20 shows. That's not bad. 112 million for 20 shows. I feel like that's not really a drag. That's really good for Gaga. The Joanne Tour, 49 shows, did 94 million. Art Pop Ball did 83, and the Anti Tour with 75 shows. I don't know what Rihanna got to do with this, but she grossed 110 million, which I feel like that's good for Rihanna considering that she's not a great performer. So I don't really feel like this was the gag that they thought it was, because I feel like for Gaga, that's really good. And for Rihanna, who can't even perform a lick, that's really, really good for Rihanna. Okay. 100 million for 75 shows and you can barely sing live. That's a W. So I don't feel like that was a gag. Now, speaking of Rihanna, we do want to send out our condolences to Queen Ree because her father sadly passed away. And as we know, Rihanna is pregnant. So we do want to send out prayers and condolences to the Queen of Makeup while she's going through this while being pregnant. Now, SZA and Doja Cat perform their hit single Kiss Me More at the Grand National Tour. Okay? Now, I think Doja Cat is doing that because she's going back to her pop rap era, and after she ruined the Kill Bill remix, she knows that SZA is very popular, especially amongst the urban audience. So in my opinion, I think she was playing a little bit of chess. Like, I'm going to do this performance, I'm going to get another SZA collaboration from my R&B pop era, and I'm also going to get another number one. Okay, that's what it was given to me. But the performance looked okay. It looked, decent. I saw SZA live, and, I'll just say that. But Doja Cat can perform. Now, moving back on to Doodoo Garbage, Domestic Violence, Daryl, or DVD. He was seen having his brother, Dud, with the bald patch in the back of his head, put hands on a fan or somebody that may not be a fan, because they called him Doodoo Garbage at DreamCon.
Hold this real quick. What we got going? Somebody hold it. It hold it. What you say? What we got going? What you say? Doodoo Garbage.
Okay, now Doodoo Garbage will be receiving 500,000 lashes today. Okay, he really need his ass whooped. Okay, but he always be around hella security, and then when somebody say something he don't like, he gets his brother Dud and the other one from the Peanut Gallery to jump somebody. See, that's what I don't respect. Okay, I respect one-on-one fades, but if you got 2 to 3 people jumping one person, that's corny, especially for something like this. I thought that was his name. I didn't even know that it was, so deep. I really thought that was his name. DVD, Domestic Violence, Daryl, Doodoo Garbage. I thought that was legitly his name. But I just don't respect it because you had 3 people, 2 people gang up on one person. Okay, ain't you supposed to be from the hood? You supposed to be a real ass nigga, but you clearly not. I only respect one-on-one fates, especially for something like this. I don't think this requires somebody to get jumped, basically. I don't think it was that deep. Now, I will say that you can't just walk up to somebody and say anything, but I also feel like celebrities try to use their power to get people jumped. Okay, Cardi B did the same thing. My whole thing with Doodoo Garbage is that you are garbage. You're a garbage human being and is about to get exposed in the next few days. And, I think Holly should use this as another reason to get full custody. You can't just be walking up to people and hitting them just because they call you out your name. That's not how the real world works. So Doodoo Garbage will be receiving 500,000 lashes. And please, when stuff like this happens, please stop tagging me. Okay, I get it. I've been calling him Doodoo Garbage, but I really thought that was his name. I just found out that it's really Daryl. I thought that was his name the whole time. I was, he's garbage human being. His music is doo-doo. I thought that was something he loved. I thought he would love it or laugh it off. Now, people are saying, oh, the reason why he didn't put hands on the person and he had his brother and the cameraman and somebody else do it is because he has money. But you still can get sued. It doesn't matter if you have somebody in your entourage do it, you still would be reliable for it, dummy. That's why he's doo-doo garbage. He's not that bright. Now, I hope Halle uses this in court. I think it'd be very unsafe to keep HÄLLÖ around this type of environment. And I still will be calling him doo-doo garbage because that's what he is to me. So, anyway, 500,000 lessons for doo-doo garbage. And I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.